a certain number of men, you can never recover. It'll take a generation to recover. I mean, if you had a decade, if the war stopped today, and a decade from now with a substantial amount of support, they might be able to field a force that could go toe-to-toe with Russia then. That's theoretical. It's not even theoretically possible now. So there is no possibility, even if the United States said, you know what, I tell you what, we're going to give 3 of our armored divisions worth of equipment, lock, stock, and barrel, 100% of the equipment, support, maintenance, everything. Here you go, Ukraine. It wouldn't do them any good because they can't use it. They don't have the trained personnel to even know how to employ that, even if they can figure it out. So there is no prospect on any category you want to look that Ukraine could even hold on, much less ever reverse the course on the battlefield. So then what is the only rational, logical thing to do? Bring it to a war, bring it to a conclusion today under the best terms that you can get from the Russian side. Here's the killer. If we don't do that, then Russia will say, here are my minimum standards, minimum requirements, which are the what I call the June 14 lines, which is Putin initiated last summer, which is all 4 of the administrative borders of the 4 oblasts that they have taken, plus neutrality for Ukraine and the denazification and the demilitarization of Ukraine, which they conclude or they calculate as the destruction or the limitation of the armed forces that's left. And that means no armed neutrality. That means no negotiate or no even bilateral military alliances and security guarantees from in the West. Definitely no peacekeepers. None of those things. Those are the Russians' minimum lines. If we agree to those, and they're terrible conditions now, awful from the Ukraine side, but they're not as awful as what will happen if we don't agree to it. Russia will simply keep fighting until they take everything that they want. And that probably won't be the administrative borders. That'll probably be the Dnieper River. That'll be Odessa closing off the Black Sea. It'll probably be Kharkiv in the north, and it might put them right up against the gates of Kyiv. And